It all ends here, the final day of the Ladies European Tour season, where the Spanish Open trophy is up for grabs. Anyone in the top 10. Shannon Tan, perfect start.
Well, birdie, but through the back here on the fourth, the par 5. She made 6 on the easiest hole on the golf course.
So first setback of the day, and well, she was 12 feet away for birdie, that away for par, and a second bogey in 3 holes, suddenly back to 8 under.
And her 8th 3-putt of the tournament.
So worrying signs for the number 1 player. What about the number 2?
Well, Mimi Rhodes had birdie chances on all of her opening few holes. She was 2 under with this eagle attempt on 7, which just slipped by the hole. She would go out in -3 and is currently at 11 under par, playing very well, Rhodes.
Yeah, so she's getting closer to where she needs to be. Overnight leader is having a mare. Trishat Chinglab missed the 2-footer at the first, double bogey at the third, another bogey here. 3 over the day, 3 ahead at the start of this round. Suddenly she was already at this stage 4 behind.
Kirsten Rudgley had an excellent round going yesterday, and today she started in style as well. Birdie, that birdie there on 6 took her to 3 under par.
Yeah, this to go to 13 under for the tournament at the par 5 7. Grabs the right edge, so Rudgley moving right into the mix. Perrine Delacour birdied 4, birdied 5, but no birdie at 7. Still in second place. Different player to catch now, and it's a compatriot who's at the top.
The 21-year-old Nastasia Nadaud was 5 under par through 5 holes. Her 3rd eagle of the round. This was for birdie on the 8th hole, but it's a very difficult hole. The 8th and the 9th play the hardest on the golf course. Nastasia went out in 31.
Well, you mentioned how tough 9 is. Given the day she's been having, you weren't expecting Trishat Chinglab maybe to make a 3, but some respite for the overnight leader. Out in 39, she's now 3 behind Nadaud.
8 shots different between Trisha and Nastasia on that front 9.
Well, it's a French 1-2, Nadaud by 1 from Delacour. Rudgley, as you have seen, up to 13 under par, but there's many other in the mix. There's Mimi Rhodes. Remember saying she needs to finish top 2, tied 6th at the moment. Aditi Ashok, the 2023 champion, up to 11 under par, as is Anna Huang, who's getting close to what the equal best of the round of the day yesterday, is 66. Off to par 5, 10th hole to start the back 9. Nadaud can reach these par 5s.
Comfortably, that is stunning. Just nestles the other side of the hump which runs through this hole, but 2 big hits.
11, missed the fairway right, went in the bunker, this to save par. Well done, Mimi. But she's got the 12th coming next, Sophie.
Yes, where she made 9 and where she made bogey yesterday. She has had a birdie there. Camille Chevalier for birdie on 12. I'm not going to get promotion or relegation.
The same for Delacour, who was in America. Could have stayed there, but it's come back for the first time for the season finale on the Eddie T.
35-yard bunker shot. Oh, rejected. Nearly. It's very good. It's so hard to hit that shot because you need height, because it's a bunker shot, but you also need some release once it hits the putting surface, because it's a steep slope which blocks you there on the 10. 32-yard pitch and run. As I say, there's a slope blocking this back right pin. Oh no. Oh, it's okay, it stayed on top.
Run and mark it, Trisha. And a triple. Yet she is leading, despite all of that.
She makes the most birdies on tour. She's had 3 eagles this week. 4 eagle. And this is a tricky 20-foot putt up and over a ridge. Be from right to left, but really it's all about the pace here. It's very slow to start with, and then the last couple of feet it will dip down the hill. It's a good holing pace, but not to be there.
Knows exactly what's required here. Pick it out of the hole. That's more like it, Shannon Tan. First birdie since the second.
Looks more comfortable over those 10-foot putts than those 3-footers at the moment. The smile's back.
Take her, at least for the time being, within 2.
Well, she's left herself one of those putts, and we were talking about Shannon Tan putting woes. Trisha missed a short one on 17 yesterday, which meant she was 2 over par for her last 4 holes, and then coming out onto the first green, you want to settle her, and she missed a 2-foot putt for a bogey on Sunday morning. So these putts are way more stressful for her, Sunday afternoon especially. But when you've seen these left to right putts, and the reason she struggles with them is that she aims quite far right and has a slight pull to her stroke. It's a consistent stroke in that sense, but as she tends to hit it out the toe, so on left to right putts it goes down that right hand side. This is a very similar length putt to what she missed on 17 yesterday. There we go, carbon copy.
What another damaging moment. This time yesterday at this part of the course, she was 17 under, hadn't made a bogey all week, 7 shots clear. And look at the bogeys today and 2 yesterday on the back 9. She's 3
bogeys, 72 holes.
Well, talking of momentum, right now it's all with Nadaud, and this to open up 2-shot lead. Started 5 shots back. Birdie number 22 of the week to go with those 3 eagles. And Nadaud looking for the breakthrough win. Heads to Olivia Cowan, trying to take another step closer to getting her card. 79th on the rankings at the start of the week, 2nd worst ranked player in the field. It's only her 8th counting event of the year.
Come on, Mimi, let's make a birdie.
Yeah, well, 2nd place, Sophie, is where she needs to be. So she now is 2 shots behind Perrine Delacour. It's on.
Got to follow Mimi Rhodes in right to left. Steps it in, gets to 12 under.
She has been in. Kind of feel like it's now or never for Chinglab.
Just feel like she's got so much to come back from. This last 24 hours for Chinglab has been poor. Must have affected her mentally as well. This is a good look at this putting stroke. See how she hits it out the toe. And you can struggle with pace when you do that. If you don't hit your clubs out of the middle, then they don't fly as well in terms of irons and driver. Same can be said for wedges.
The Order of Merit champion of 2023, Trisha Chinglab, was here in southern Spain at Las Brisas. We're all of them next year.
Straight down the hill here. No movement in it. Into the heart of the hole. Gets herself to 15 under par, Delacour.
out to Robbie. He's doing well.
Well, it's his first week on the job.
Big problems for Shannon Tan, out of bounds at this 12th hole. So this for bogey. Well, now it's out of her hands, Sophie. It's all down to what Mimi Rhodes does.
Yeah, she's got to hope now that Mimi doesn't run hot for these last 6 holes, and because the way Shannon's feeling, we saw her just make birdie on the 11th, and we thought, oh, plain sailing now, but that double.
Nadaud second now will win the rankings. The leader to stretch her lead.
Yeah.
Another one for Nastasia Nadaud. What a performance this is. It has been birdies galore in southern Spain this week. Another one at 11.
23 birdies. It's insane. She said I'm
with Perrine.
Yeah, come on.
That'll do. We are very close to the airport at Malaga. In fact, this golf course flags. Big putt coming up here for Mimi Rhodes. Left to right and doesn't drop.
Such a good effort there. Thought it had to fall to the right on her.
Could be the difference, you know. We shall see. You were saying found the water finale, which is why this is bogey putt, and her chances are over. Back to 9 under.
Couple of double bogeys on the card for the Italian. Go in for this 12th in 2 after a drive of over 300 yards. Playing 200 yards to this pin, hybrid. Flushed it. He's taking advantage of these par 5s, Nadaud.
Opportunity for eagle number 4.
Being 16 on, the ridge starts at 12 on the green, so a lob wedge. She's looking to take this one all the way to that flag, into the bowl. Too much zip.
So she'll be putting for 4 before Nadaud putts for 3. Sacre bleu.
I think you look at the 11th hole, she had
a preferred lies here all week.
generates a lot of spin. It's quite a wristy action, this golf swing for Trichat Chinglab. She's got the similar equation to what Delacour had. Has to fly it at least to the pin, get it onto the back step, then into the bowl. Another one rejected, and that isn't going to be an easy two-putt from there. Still got that knuckle to negotiate.
A big gap. It continued through the front nine yesterday as well, but since then, nothing going her way. And now more problems.
Said it was going to be difficult up and over the slope. Remember, she was 15 under par. The 8th and the 14th hole yesterday, Delacour one-putted all of them. 7 one-putts in a row. Too pacey.
Well, Delacour is affecting three things right now. The battle to win the tournament, the battle to win the rankings, and the battle to finish top 10 of the Order of Merit. Such a popular player who was hoping this week to become the first three-time winner of this Spanish Open, but that was a long time coming, that birdie, first since the fall. Not much you could do there. So Nadaud, not guaranteed her par, whereas Nadaud has an eagle. This could be a pivotal hole. Well, it's going to be the easiest of birdies. It won't be a fourth eagle, but it will be a 24th birdie of this Spanish Open for Nastasia Nadaud. Just worried if she's not going to tread on her playing partner's line.
And now it's in her hands, a player that has not won on the Ladies Europe. Well, this club could do no wrong on the opening two rounds, 25 and 26 putts.
Yeah, she said it was on fire, didn't she? Someone's put the water on it. Another Chinglab bogey. Wedge in hand.
Oh, look at that. Look at all those sixes. 4 sixes. The golf ball.
Well, she hasn't put it in the hole yet, but we know Nadaud is guaranteed a 4 to get to 18 under, whereas Delacour has this to stay at 15 under. This is of significance to Nadaud, Mimi Rhodes and Anna Huang, this putt.
Outside left firm. It really was. She's held some good par putts in this coverage so far this week. Just hanging around. Well,
more here. Just replace it.
It's funny they're talking in English.
A little more right. Just by the water. Yes. Yes. You cannot put it in the same spot. Do it again. More right. Yeah. And that's the edge paper.
Well done, Perrine, sorted that out. Well done, Nastasia, in for a 4. Another birdie, up to 18 under, 3 ahead. Is it her
into her face, so it'll be a cooler wind as well. 154 yards. She could hit 6-iron here. It's a good 10 yards of wind up there. Pin on the right-hand side. We'll be erring on the side of caution. The safe play is down the left. Oh, that could be wet.
Well, she didn't really look like she was looking at it as if there was much concern, but...
And try and take some flight down. Needs to go. Ooh.
Only just. Well, I'm just saying things are getting a little clearer.
So this happened yesterday afternoon in those final proof jackets on for Tricia. Her 7-iron should be enough to get there.
Makes a difference dropping it here to, what, 50 yards or so further back.
Because she'd have to go almost back over the Chevalier 4 under. Cowan's got 1 hole left to play, and as we saw there, the French player walks over to the par 3 17th.
What a day for the French.
I mean, to see, if you get 2 players that need to play well in order to keep their playing rights, finish inside the top 10, that's unheard of normally. due to the pressure. I mean, Cowan plays a bit part schedule anyway on both tours, but Chevalier has had enough events to finish the deal, so the fact that she's done it on this final event, the 27th of the year, well, nearly done it. Right, Nadaud dropping. This is her third. She's yet to drop a shot today. This needs to go in order to keep that record. A little bit down the left would be ideal, and in the hole even better.
Superb. Just what was sixth top 10 of the season, Chevalier. Every putt matters big time for her. This would really help in her bid to jump into the top 70, and she's got it. And Chiza Utama has finished with a round of 73, 4 under par, nothing more that she can do, and at the moment it looks...
Non, 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 mais là où tu voulais marcher, c'est bon. Vas-y, mais vas-y. Si je vais monter là, ça va. Ok.
She's only light, isn't she?
Just being polite.
Before she takes the club back on her chips, I think it's her front left toe just lifts ever so slightly in the air. It's unusual. It's almost like...
Now or never. Mimi Rhodes for birdie at 15. Not to be. Not to be. It's been a fantastic race, hasn't it, between her and Shannon Tan. Mimi was top of the rankings all the way from 8.
This is the 2023 Order of Merit winner, Chen Glab. Oh, she's not had the weekend, has she? 15 under par through 36 holes, leading by 7. She now trails by 7. Nadaud was bogeyed 13, hidden in the water. She's made a good bogey. And Delacour, you'd have to say, made a bad bogey. Could not take advantage of the youngster's mistake.
And maybe there's hope for Mimi Rhodes yet.
Let's take another look at this. It is a left to right putt. She pushes it.
Well, I didn't see that coming. The French...
Right edge putt. Drops it in the front edge, 14 under.
Well, she started the day 6 back. Double bogeyed the 18th yesterday evening.
160 yards to the front edge, 170 pin. That would have been a big hit with an iron. Starting to get distracted. We saw her on the tee box looking 4 from the right, only 5 beyond it. So short left is the leave. Excellent. Playing 150 yards into 14.
Cowan, 79th on the Order of Merit at the start of the week. And that closing round of 67 could see her jump all the way up to 62nd as things stand. Job done, Olivia Cowan. Full playing right secured for the 2026 Ladies Europe. I said she's only had 1 top 10 in the last 30 months. To do that this week.
That's what I'm saying. It's unheard of to have 2 players top 10 in that position. Oh.
Well, Delacour's just unravelling here. Just 1 putt. Flick the switch.
You know, what it can with some players. You know, we're always waxing lyrical about players that you don't. There hasn't been a load of birdies in those last 6 holes, even from the ones that have been playing well. From left to right for a 3. Settle.
All right, yeah.
Came second in China in the last Ladies European Tour event. Said how she'd gained so much confidence from that. In the first 2 rounds, it was thriving for Chinglab. This one, left edge. Walks it in, gets to 11 under. It's been very up and down. More down than up on this weekend for her.
Not too many pars on the card, but
She's the correct side of the green.
for bogey for Delacour. Okay. Damaging couple of holes, back to 13 under. And it means she drops down to 12th on the order of merit, and as Sophie just mentioned, and looks in control despite that error at the last.
There was an error at the last, but she didn't lose shots on second spot, and then she's actually gained now, hasn't she, on tension now. Talking of tension.
Yeah, Chevalier 3-putted this green yesterday from a similar kind of distance. But that's beautifully cozied. What a performance that is from Camille Chevalier. And a second player this afternoon who has
Out of bounds on the right-hand side. She missed it left here yesterday. Sit. Okay. Oh, we're in bounds, but we're in the trees down the right-hand side. That would have been nervy as that ball flew down that right. One bad bounce and it could have been gone. The week said first time with her, most easygoing person I've ever worked for. It depends if you're making bogeys on a Sunday afternoon when in position. Time to reset. And hasn't. Ooh. Left, going left. Took a snag out of that tee box as well. Ooh la la. And the defending champion Carlotta Zaganda finishes with a round of 72. A 35-year-old will finish inside the top 20. We'll now look forward to getting married. Congratulations, Carlotta and James. Looking down the right-hand side of it, you can see the sponsored board, that pink board. You want to be keeping it to the right of that pink board. Wind is down off the right.
Super shot.
Oh, they're saying beautiful shot back there. Oh, they're right. Really is. The week with some nice golf. I mean, she was just exemplary the first 2 rounds. Yeah, this is more like we were seeing from her Thursday and Friday.
See all the positive words of encouragement there by caddy Michelle Thompson. Stay committed. I get this at 98 yards. She doesn't want to pop this up high early, else she will catch the overhanging branches. See the curtailed follow through, trying to take the flight down. And she's turned it over. We've seen some magic from Nadaud out of the trees in Spain this year, and that was not one there. Is it with her wedges? This is the area of the game where Nadaud openly admits needs some work on it. It's going to test her right now. This pin 8 off the left-hand side, coming from the Bermuda, landing it on a down slope. Wants to land it where those shadows are.
Well, warm applause. Was nicely played, but Aim Delacour came this week trying to make sure she got into the AIG Women's Open. She found out from her team top 15 based on last year would do it. She started the week 15th on the order.
For back-to-back birdies for the 30-year-old. Want to keep it down that left edge here. Should have moved left to right, and we've seen some tepid putts, you would say, from the 12th hole through 16, 3 of them by Rudgley. And this is because we're in the mix Sunday afternoon.
Superb from Nadaud. That could be the moment for the French player.
Well, we've waxed lyrical about all the birdies. Not so straightforward, 16th. It's only a shorty, 329, but bunker down the left-hand side, tree in the middle. You did. You carried that bunker. It's a big drive, 260 carried. It's a huge drive as well. Okay. 300-yard drive there by Trisha. Tree on the right's 208 yards, and then the bunker on the left is 223. So opting for a fairway wood here, Nadaud. The wind should have some help in it.
Oh, heading down the left side. Needs a bit of a breakdown there.
Well, you see that rehearsal where she puts a glove hand at the bottom of the grip and a non-glove hand at the top. That's to stop the flip over. Well, that drill didn't work there.
Tension in the tee and dotted the I as the new champion of the season on the LET.
I'm trying to hit a bunker shot, which is clean.
Bogey finish for Furbrick. Be around a 68. Takes her back into a share of 4th. Depends on how the others finish, but been a very good season. Her 2nd year on the tour. Should finish inside the top 30 of the rankings. As should Alessandra Finale. Wasn't sure she should come and play this week. Just wondered whether she should stick to working on her game, but there's been some really good moments over those 4 days here in Spain.
She's had 7 birdies today and round in 70, the Italian 3rd season on tour. Ball's now above her feet. She's got 101 yards to the pin. She's hitting a 54 degree, which normally only goes 93 yards, so he's playing for the front number in order to get the loft to go over those palm trees. That look left off the face, needs to keep going. So at least she doesn't have to go over the bunker. Took driver, opened up this front right pin. Oh, go on. So close. Downwind, she'd have been thinking of some release. Edge. 21 yards to the pin. Landing it on a downslope. Has to be thinking about the landing spot rather than the sand pit that's in front of her. Land this in the light on that green. Right about there, good shot. Easy get away from you.
Well, not as long as the par putt she had to make at the last. 3-putt bogey for Rudgley. Oh, a 4-putt double bogey. Well, that does all sorts of things. Nadaud stretches her lead. Delacour moves back into second, and Hannah Huang drops out of the top 10 on the order of merit. So many repercussions from that.
Oh, she made a double bogey at 18 yesterday, and that was a lack of concentration there by Rudgley. Made her be disappointed with the missed putt that she had on
round today as well.
Yeah.
In the mix.
As I say, 4 out the last 6 holes back into the wind. 17 and 18 will be back into the breeze. She keeps coming back for more. A birdie on 16.
She did this in China, didn't she? When she was leading going into the final round, slipped away and then fought back really well towards the end. Finished second. To remember for Shannon Tan. The order of merit in her grasp.
Ever so slightly from the right. She's going to leave herself one of them.
Been a tough day for her, but what's been a brilliant season. Now this could make a difference. Delacour never threatening. Well, she might not be aware she's in second place now. Which means Anna Huang is out of the top 10. Fingers crossed, the last shot of a rankings winning season for Shannon Tan. And a new nation joins the roll call of Ladies European Tour Order of Merit champions. History made again by Shannon Tan, a trailblazer for Singapore golf, the #1 player on the LET for 2025. Congratulations, Shannon.
It was brilliant. You would say it's a steady year for Shannon. She mentions how she's got boring golf, but it wasn't this week, and that's because of how much this meant to the 21-year-old to become the first player from Singapore to win the Ladies European Tour Order of Merit, putting her name alongside her idol, Georgia Hall, She's a historian of golf. She'll know what this means.
And this means a lot for Nadaud, this to maintain this now big advantage at the top. But it's a drop shot that takes her back to 16 under, 3 back. Just on Shannon Tan though as well, you mentioned, you know, Georgia Hall was a big hero of hers. Don't forget Dad Des, big fan of Esther Henselite, who's also a former order.
It together so they know how each other is feeling out on the golf course. Oh, this is a good shot by Trisha. Oh, club shy. You know, it's a lonely place.
Who's going to claim the Spanish Open trophy?
6 iron here for Delacour. Back into the wind, 163. That is a strong, cold wind now.
Tee for the tournament leader by 3, Nastasia Nadaud.
Not a given though, this 17th hole. 163 yards. Playing 175 into the wind. Pin, you need to stay left of it. Oh, short left of it as well. She hit it in the water on 13. That only just carried. They cannot believe how cold and how strong this wind is. Next year and that Q series. Need a hand? All those, I think it was 4 fingers there, suggest that it's 4% on the aim point, which that's a lot. This is a big break-in putt from right to left, and it's over 60 feet. You can see the spine that runs through the green here, sideways on Perrin. This could be a flag length to the right, and as it creeps on top of the slope, it will dip down towards the hole. So difficult, this. Here we go. Stop. That's what happened to Kirsten Rudgley.
What a tough bunker shot this is for Anna Huang. Couldn't do much better than that. It's a hole where, though, she needed birdie.
The same distance. So it was 163 yards off the tee, back into the wind, and not as much right to left for Nastasia Nadaud, but it's still not an easy 2-putt.
Yeah, great putt.
Yeah.
They said it. Great putt. Certainly was.
3rd place now. Bit of a mini comeback on this back 9. A flatter putt. Maybe 2 feet from right to left. A couple of pars. Has got this to save par. I struggled over the last 4 holes all week. The first 3 rounds she was 1 over par for those 4 holes. She's 1 over par currently, in the sense that she bogeyed 16. Nothing they can do but watch and hope that their bosses can hold the nerve. To stay in 2nd place alone.
Well, that will help Anna Huang. It won't help, obviously, Delacour herself. But So this could be for a ticket to LPGA Q School next week. And I've got to think that that has been one shot too many for the 17-year-old Canadian. What a rookie season it's been, but what a disappointing end. Seeing a lot of short putts missed, aren't we, here late on? Saw that yesterday afternoon as well.
17th hole. He's not offering up too many birdies, more bogeys than birdies there today.
Another missed putt. Bogey finish for Smila Sonovu, so that drops her out of the top 10.
There's some cash being spent now. Winner gets €105,000. This is a €700,000 prize fund.
Well, the miss from Delacour has her back at 12 under, so 4 shots clear now, Nadaud. And that means Trishat Chinglab is tied second.
Yeah, very good.
Well, that's exactly what she did in China, like you were saying earlier.
And this to take a 4-shot lead down the 18th.
Inside left.
Yeah.
A welcome two-putt. They say no lead is big enough, but with 1 hole left to play, she's looking like winning her first ever Ladies European Tour event.
And a bogey too far. Got off to the start she was looking for, Anna Huang, but she did manage to make a birdie on the back 9, 2 bogeys. So Chinglab now tied for second.
Plays back into the wind. Down the right is better than the left. Got a left pin that's blocked out by a deep bunker. So that one will open up the flag, and you've got to think the way Delacour's playing birdie on the last for Chinglab could get her second alone.
And what about this from Nastasia Nadaud? It was the start today. You know, if you want to make an impression, how about going 5 under through the first 5 holes?
Yeah, and especially playing alongside Chinglab, she saw the struggles that the leader was having. She was 5 under, Chinglab was 2 over, and she turned that lead into her own. Can enjoy the walk. 2 good full swings now.
It's her favourite club in the bag, and she has nailed it down 18.
Is an incredible talent, has been in position, made a bunch of top 10s, and now she is going to get the trophy.
Perrine Delacour is up to, because she could affect Walsh's hopes of making the top 10.
Trying to draw it round the palm tree, sprayed it out to the right, needs to go. That is in the sand short, and it could be plugged, you know.
Lauren Walsh has gone to 10th on the rankings as it stands. And maybe head to the airport.
8 iron left into the last for Chinglab. Must carry that front bunker, back left pin. That's a bad shot, that tweak down the left-hand side. 4 bunkers in play with his back pin. It's in a slither. There's only 6 yards short.
Down 18.
She's an aggressive player, and she's created an angle.
Another birdie look coming up for the champion-elect. Enjoy the walk. Nastasia Nadaud. And
LET for a couple of years. It's in the bag.
makes a difference, yeah. Trishat Chinglab, for so long the leader here. Tough bunker shot from the back of this 18th green.
Looking like getting up and down. Yeah, I think she's just had a word with Trisha, and don't mess with Perrine. Whatever Perrine says, you do.
Well, she must be so proud. I know out in the crowd somewhere is her mum, Natalia, who is been with her all week. I'm sure she's feeling immense pride. Her mum is actually from Kazakhstan. This to finish in a tie for second place, Perrine Delacour. 4 bogeys in the last 6 holes. Back to 11 under par. And it means Lauren Walsh is heading for LPGA Q School.
What a turn of events. We mentioned in the last half an hour, which are those 2 bogeys for Perrine. 4 over for the last 6. She's been 4 over for the last 4 holes combined all. Whereas Trisha is 2 under par coming in. She's fought back well from... She's had 4 sixes on the scorecard today. She's 3 over par and could still finish in a tie for second if this one drops.
Yeah, it was just such a horrible start, wasn't it? 3 bogeys and a double bogey in the first 7 holes. From being 3 in front, she was 3 behind.
This to join Rudgley at 12 under par.
Well, that was for back-to-back runner-up finishes to end the season for Trishat Chinglab. She did struggle for much of the year, but much to encourage her in the way she's played, despite this disappointing final round of the season. Oh, it's been that kind of day. What a horrible way to end. It wasn't a great way to start either. She was the favourite at the start. In the end, a share of 7th place for Trishat Chinglab.
Oh, 15 under par 3.
And this for 1 more for Nastasia Nadaud. No birdie, but a trophy's coming up. The first in her LET career. What a way to end the season for Nastasia Nadaud, the Spanish Open champion of 2025.
Naz has come of age. 21 years old last Sunday. The best birthday present you could ask for. Your first win on the Ladies European Tour in the final event of the season. 3 years she's been playing on the LET and has shone here in Spain.
Les invitamos a todos a disfrutar de esta clausura del evento. Gracias.
Well, her home club is a golf club Dyksley Bon. They're celebrating their 130th anniversary this year, and she ends 2025 on the Ladies European Tour as a champion.
Thank you. Wow.
We've never doubted the talent.
Thank you. Thanks,
It's just
guys.
been about
Thank you very much.
crossing the line for the very first time. And she heads off to America now, Sophie, with...
Congratulations, you're a Ladies European Tour champion. How does that feel?
I don't really know how to say. It's been really intense all week. Really happy with the outcome. Obviously, it's been a roller coaster week, but yeah, it's insane. Really, I don't have the words for now.
You got off to such a hot start today, didn't you? Came out the blocks firing, very attacking golf, which you're pretty famous for. So great recovery shots as well. I mean, what a display of golf you put on.
Yeah, all week I had pretty weird shots to play out of some trees and missed a couple of fairways, but also hit amazing shots from there. Yeah, as you said, really hot start here, 500, 3 and 5, I think. Putting has been really good all week, really saved me a lot of shots. So yeah, it's been really intense.
You've come close before this season and previous ones. I think you've second in Belgium, I think second in Lacerre as well. Did those experiences help you this time to get over the line, do you feel?
I think it did really. First in Belgium, had a bit of a stressful shot out of the trees or out of the rough. Can't remember which hole, but and I kind of stressed out of it. Same in La Sella, I can't remember which hole, but it was also stressful times, and I didn't know how to handle that. And this time I had a bit of a stressful back nine here from 13 to 16, and I knew how to handle that much better in my head and in my game of golf as well. So yeah, I think that definitely helped.
The celebrations on the 18th were pretty emotional, actually. Lots of players coming on, covering in water. Also, your caddy, Michelle Thompson, you two seem to make a great pair.
Yeah, it's been an amazing run of events with Michelle since we started in August in Houston, I think. She's really helped me with my self-confidence concerning my mental game and also golf game, of course. Yeah, she's bringing so much confidence into our duo, so yeah, really love that.
And finally, from me, how's this going to set you up for Christmas? What are you going to spend all your prize money on?
I have absolutely no idea. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. So I need a couple of weeks to think about that.
Well, you're going to leave here a much wealthier woman, and with your first trophy in your hand, very many congratulations. Time to get your hands on it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Her first trophy in the hands of Nastasia Nadaud.
Okay.
And much deserved, given everything she has achieved. The Open de España handed over there to the French champion by Juan Guerrero, the president Real Federación España Golf. All smiles.
Which has meant that she has got herself inside the top 70 on the Ladies European Tour Order of Merit to secure full playing rights for next year.
The same story for Olivia Cowan, tied for third with that closing round of 67.
Yeah, you come to Spain knowing that you've got a job to do. Olivia was more in that focus, plays both LPGA and Ladies European Tour. 68-67 for the weekend. Olivia tied for third.
Disappointing end for Ana Huang, just misses out on that top 10 of the rankings, but we look forward to seeing what she does on the NET next year. And Andrea Revuelta, first time not in the top 10 at the third time of asking at the Spanish Open, but she is the Celia Barquin Award winner as the top of the trio that came this week.
Yeah, congratulations to her. Opening round of 72, just put her behind the 8 ball, but fabulous bounce back round of 69 to finish her year in Spain.
Tie 25th there, Anchisa Utama. Unfortunately, it means the tie dropped from 70th on the rankings to outside. We talked about the beneficiaries, Chevalier and Cowan. Well, she's the one that really missed out because Amy Taylor, who finished down the bottom of the leaderboard, rights were secure for next year. Just running through some of the scores there, including former champion Leanne Pace, making her comeback this week. And there is now confirmation of how the Order of Merit finished. Nadaud finishing in third place with her first win of the season, jumping up from 9.